Mr. Bert Young. And if we can keep it this nice and really up high, then that would be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Nice to see you very well. Everybody happy? I'm glad. Nice to say hello. And very nice to be here. Thank you.
How special is it to have this man in the house? Let's hear it one more time. Bert Young.
Wow, that feels good. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you surprised at how the popularity of that whole franchise and the films that you were in
Yeah.
is still so high, even today?
Yeah, well, I paid him off. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I enjoy my work, that's it.
Take me back to, you were in all these great Rocky movies, but you were a boxer yourself, weren't you?
Yes.
Tell me about your boxing career.
I was pretty good. In 1901, I lost one fight. And I didn't lose, I just lost it.
What kind of a fighter were you? Were you a very aggressive fighter? Did you have a defensive style? What were you like?
No,
Because
really,
you were coached by the best, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. But I was trickier than they thought, with the size, I was smaller than my weight, I had a big can, and so the weight was like 160 pounds, English, but I was clever out there. I didn't get hurt too much, just lost a couple of teeth, that's all.
What made you stop fighting in the end? Why did you stop and have a change of career there?
Well, I started making money in life, and I didn't have to train every morning, and I met a pretty nice girl, and that sort of cooled my heels,
Brilliant. Okay. So what got you into acting in the first place? What stirred your passion for acting?
Well, I guess I always was a ham, so it pretty easy and it was comforting. I was very lucky. I became under the guidance of one of the better teachers in the world, Lee Strasberg, and he believed in me and it gave me confidence.
What was it about the role of Paulie in Rocky that attracted you to that part?
I think you got the wrong movie. Rollerball, I wasn't in Rollerball. I was not in Rollerball.
Okay.
But
what
if you wish me to put me there.
what attracted you to that movie? What attracted you to the role?
First of all, Sylvester was very, very funny guy, and a very strong kid. He liked what he was doing. He became a good friend, and he made himself a whole lifetime. I liked him, and the producers, I had worked with them before, and so it was a nice marriage.
The script as well. What was the script like the first time you saw the script?
The first one, Rocky, was clear and clean. It was fresh and it had positive first, second basis on it. It was very clear, very, very exciting for me as the reader. And then I fell in love with Talia Shire, and that was the end of that.
I mean, it was such a great cast, wasn't it? I mean, the way they portrayed everything that was in the script, the way they put it across, did they do just a perfect job with that? They couldn't really have improved on it, could they?
Yes. Sylvester's, I guess, close to being a genius. I appreciate that. And he shared his life with us, you know.
Why do you think the Rocky story did touch so many people? It seemed to touch people from all walks of life, that Rocky story.
Well, it still gets me, even when I hear something like that, I understand what you're saying, and I you mean it, because it was for working people that just had a desire and a need to be expressive in any way, and it meant a lot to me and to others around.
I saw a quote somewhere. There was a beautiful movie about you on YouTube that I saw last night, a short movie called The Emotional Library.
Yeah.
And it was a documentary with you. If any of you get a chance to go on YouTube and have a look for this Emotional Library, it's a beautifully shot, beautifully conducted interview with yourself. But tell me about who it was that first called you this and why they called you this.
Why? Well, because I was real good. That helped, and I was shy, as you notice. A lot of fun, a lot of comfort. He writes fine, clean and sharp. You can't put something like that down. You know?
And it came to the point where Sylvester Stallone had to direct you. What kind of a director was he? Is he the sort that would shout at you if you needed it to keep you in line, or did he not dare do that? What was he like?
Well, you don't shout at me. That's not possible. But he was bright and funny. He was funny more than you would expect. He had a great sense of humor. He has. I enjoy the man a lot.
Would he get people laughing on set quite a lot? Would he
Oh,
get
yeah.
the atmosphere going
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
He was funny. He was a funny guy. He could break up the room pretty good. He didn't take himself too serious, and was broad enough to carry that. You know.
So you came back and you did the more recent Rocky Balboa movie as well, but not Creed. Why not Creed? Why didn't you fancy being part of that?
Rocky Balboa 3. I think I did 3.
You did Creed as well. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Why, the most recent one, you didn't do that one, did you not? Creed 2. Was it Creed
Yeah.
2? Yeah.
3 I did, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So
There's been over 100 movies. I don't know.
yeah, there are so many. There are so many. Look, you were a Marine originally, weren't you? Were you in the Marines?
Yeah, I was a
And
Marine.
a boxer, and you took on roles as a tough guy as well, and in other movies as well, you know, tough guy characters. Is there something about that that appeals to you, to portray these tough guy characters?
Well, it's nice to get what you want, you know, in life, and I try hard to get what I want. And also, a tough guy usually gets the girl, you know, so that's very helpful, you know.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think there's a lot of people in the audience here who would like to ask some questions of you, if that's okay. Can we have anybody with their hands up if anybody would like to ask a question to Bert? I'm sure somebody out there would love to ask a question. Any Rocky fans out there, you must be absolutely thrilled to have him here. Have a think. I'll come back to you in a minute. Please think of a question. It'd be lovely to get him speaking to you directly. Tell me about your other major passion in life, your paintings.
Yes,
Because I don't know if you've seen any of his paintings. They're beautiful works of art.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tell me what motivates you with your paintings. What are you trying to convey?
Well, first of all, you don't need anybody with a canvas and a paint to do what you want to speak about. It's a vocation or a love that is self-involved. So let's call it selfishness. Thank you. Nice question. Thank you.
Now, it's great to see this other side of you. That artistic side just flows through you, whether it be acting or in painting, doesn't it? What does painting give you that is different to acting? What's the joy that you take out of painting that acting couldn't give you?
Well, you don't have to listen to anybody. accept yourself and your own wishes and wants. And I guess I'm very selfish in that, you know.
Has Sylvester Stallone got any of your artworks in his house?
Oh, yeah.
Has he?
Oh, yeah. He's a very talented guy. It all fails. It all falls. And funny. I think he could be a stand-up comedian. He's a funny guy.
When you look back at lots of movies that's been around during your time as an actor, are there any roles that you would have loved to have filled? Do you think, oh, I would have been perfect as that guy?
Yes, Sylvester Stallone's role.
You could have been Rocky. You'd have been great as Rocky. That would have been wonderful.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, did you ever do any stage work, any stage acting or
Yes.
anything like that? Tell me about that and how,
I've done a lot.
That sounds terrifying to me, to do it in front of a live audience like this. This is
No.
difficult enough.
I enjoy them. If they like me a little bit, I get off. I think it's, I know I do a lot of stage work. A lot, I always did. I started on the stage. Yeah. I'll do a play anytime, anywhere.
Even now, you still have the passion for acting and you would
Oh.
still love to do a bit more still.
Thank you, absolutely, yes. Yeah, I'm still like a youngster. I want more.
Well, hopefully, a few agents might be watching, and we might be we might be able to get you a part. Who knows? It'd be great. I'd love to know what you guys think as well.
Thank you.
Please do raise your hands if you've got any questions, and I'll make sure that we come to you as well. So yeah, just talk to me about the portrayal in the Rocky movies of the Italian-American community, and how realistic was it? How lifelike was it back then in the 70s? Was it? It seemed from the outside looking in like it was a very realistic, gritty portrayal. How was it?
He did. He really was outside. He was so far from theater, Sylvester. But his dream and his beliefs and his confidence was always there. He really was a working man that had a brain, you know. He was a good guy to work with, you know.
And when you come to events like this, you come to quite a few of these conventions, don't you? What's it like for you when you see the fans face to face? Because normally you don't get that instant gratification when it's in a movie. So when you're seeing people come and tell you how they love the movies, how they loved your character and how you portrayed him, how does that make you feel when you're here?
Turns me on. I love when people have belief and care enough to sit and pay attention to me. That's good. I've had a good trip, and I expect a little more.
When you do these conventions, are there any other actors or movie stars that even you get a little bit starstruck by? Because we all get starstruck by seeing you here and all of the other actors here. When you've been around or in the circles that you mix in Hollywood or wherever, do you get starstruck by anybody?
Perhaps I am. Let me think of that. I'll come back to you. If I'm starstruck, like I said, I'm a pretty tough guy, you know. I didn't get more gentle, but I perhaps starstruck.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's doing absolutely wonderful up here. He's telling us some really interesting stories. If any of you have any more questions, I think we have some questions out here. I'm going to go into the audience now and get some questions from them.
Please.
Just wanted to know why did Polly have to die?
Say it again, please.
Why did Polly have to die?
Oh, yeah, I know. They surprised me with that one, but they shouldn't have done it. I think the public would like it to be in the family still. I think he had a lot to give. Not for selfish, I think he did have more to give. And they too know. Thank you, that's nice.
Oh, yeah, we have a very young fan here for you in the front row. If you could.
What's your favorite Rocky movie?
What's yours?
One.
One.
The first one, because it was an invention. It was an invention. The material was not done before.
Who else? Oh, we've got.
Yo, Paulie.
What?
When you was a boxer, who was your toughest opponent that you fought whilst you was in the Marines?
One English guy that was a heavyweight, Bethia, Wayne Bethia, I think, was a fellow I fought. But I had the delight of being trained by Charlie Goldman, who had Marcial, had all these people. I was in good circles. I only lost my teeth and 1, 2 feet.
Bert, we have another question here for you.
What was it like working with the great Burgess Meredith?
Oh, you're right. Right on the nose. He was great. He was so a poet. He was a beautiful man. I enjoyed him. He was a funny guy. One time we were having drinks, and he's sitting on a chair. He takes a shot. He goes over backwards. He lands right on his feet. Didn't spill a drop. I call that great.
Bert, over here to your right, we have another question here for you.
Hi. Paulie changes a lot in the movie, in the movie series, from being this kind of really gritty guy to having loads of money and then going back to Philly at the end. What was your favourite part of the journey to play?
That other than that part, favorite part or favorite movie?
Favourite part in Paulie's journey from Philly to money to back again?
Well, I like things easy if I can have them. But when I read this early script, I knew it was important to us all. I think if we'd done it right, it could be wonderful. And there was nothing beating that feeling. To know you don't have to change anything or balk at things. I'm very pleased with the whole arrangement.
Okay, Bert, another one just a little bit further back here.
Any memories working with Sergio Leone?
Any memories of working with Sergio Leone?
Oh yeah. Sergio, a bright man, a good guy. He made it, they couldn't speak English. Then you had to go through an interpreter. But he spoke better than me. He was a very good, very gentle guy. His daughter was like part of the process. It was a lot of fun. He was a good guy. Thank you.
Okay, and one here for you, Paulie.
Who would win in a fight, Rocky or Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad.
Oh, we have another one over here, Bert. I called you Paulie last time. I'm getting you into character. Here we go.
Hi. I just wanted to ask, you played quite a nasty kind of character, particularly to your sister in the Rocky films. I just wondered, when it was released, how the crowd, how people reacted to you when they seen you down the street. Did they expect that you had the same persona?
How audience took the movies like you're doing, with good feelings, strength and vigor. I'm a lucky man. Simple. More than my talent, I'm just lucky. Thank you.
Okay, we have one question just on the side to your left here, Bert. All the way over here.
Hi, Bert. Welcome to Edinburgh. Did you get to keep the robot?
No. They dismantled him. He probably is part of an airplane somewhere.
Any more questions for Bert? Okay, well, I just want to come back up onto the stage here because I think it's been a fascinating insight into your life, Bert, and we all really appreciate you taking the time to come and speak to us all about a fantastic career and a wonderful franchise and a very well-respected character as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Mr. Bert Young.
Thank you, brother. Thank you all very much.